puso, maharlika. Pilipinas, handa nang magpakitang gilas. Ito ang liga ng Pilipina, takas bandera, walang mahina.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Kapanapanabik na tagpo, handang-handa lahat sa paglalaro. Ilabas ang tinatagong talento, maharlika. Walang imposible, aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin. Oh, 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 oh. Basketballista ang Pilipina, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Oras na para maipakita ang mga nakatago na talento ng Pinay. Sa tag-iisa na at pagalingan, handang ipamalas, anong kayang ibigay. Kaya-kaya talaga na maipagsabayan, kabibiliban sa kada laban ng galawan. Sa ganito larangan, masasaksihan na ang kakayanan ng ating kababaihan. Dugo at pawis na ang puhunan, bawat ensayo ay tututukan. Hanggat may oras, hindi susuko, maglalaro to ng buong.
Still coming to you live here inside Villar, Coliseum dito po sa City of Las Piñas para sa ating continuation ng semifinals natin ngayong araw na to. Game 1 nakuha na nga ng Discovery Perlas Rizal kanina at ito naman ang second game 1 natin for tonight. Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire will be taking on Tagaytay Tol Patriots. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen watching on Facebook, YouTube, and on Solar Sports. This is Charles Bechong, Coach Anton de los Reyes, and later on Quinn Barcarce will be joining us at courtside. Coach, tapos na yung unang game 1 natin. We expect nothing less from this second game 1.
It is going to be another humdinger of a game if you want to ask me. But again, good evening everyone watching sa ating Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Great to still be working with you, Charles.
So again, yung Discovery Perlas Rizal nga ay nakuha na yung unang panalo dito sa semifinals best of 3 series nila against San Juan Lady Knights. Let's take a look at the playoff 3, Coach. Ito na, 1-0 na ang Discovery kontra San Juan.
And if we're gonna talk about the playoff 3, itong Tagaytay versus Batangas. Batangas, waiting in the wings, outright semifinals berth. They are the number 1 seed. At itong Tagaytay naman, if you wanna talk about hitting their stride in this in our regular season, imagine mo from 0-4 they are now here in the semifinals.
Just like Discovery Perlas Rizal, etong Tagaytay Tol Patriots took a bit of a detour dahil dumaan pa sila ng quarterfinals. Eto coach yung naging resulta sa 81-76. Tinalo nila dyan ang Pangasinan Solar Home Suns. It was Monique Del Carmen and Steph Berberabe, the dynamic duo for Coach Tito Reyes.
Tagaytay fought through a close challenge from Pangasinan in that quarterfinals to seal their spot in the semis. Close game throughout. 7 lead changes, 6 ties. You talked about it. Monique Del Carmen, Steph Berberabe, 1-2 punch ni Coach Tito Reyes. Monique Del Carmen, 18.6 rebounds. Steph Berberabe, again, doing it all with a stat line of 16.7 rebounds and 7 assists. You cannot ask for a better ball game from this young lady.
Indeed. Bigay natin kay Coach or kay Quinn Barcarce, our courtside reporter.
A team that is almost counted out is now in this game 1 of the best-of-3 series for the semifinals. Talking to Coach Tito Reyes of Tagaytay, they are considering this as a blessing. They trained hard and done their job. Ilalaban daw nila ito, but still they are managing their expectations. Also, Luisa San Juan will not be playing with them as she is serving her 2-game suspension starting today. Tagaytay is so ready and they will be enjoying this blessing, an opportunity to show more of them. Truly a thrilling match today in this doubleheader game. Kaya punta na tayo sa ating venue announcer.
We continue with more playoff women's basketball action here inside the Villar Coliseum here in the city of Las Piñas for the 2025 Women's MAHARLIKA Pilipinas Basketball League regular season. Ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipina. It's our second game for our Sunday doubleheader featuring a best-of-3 semifinal round matchup between the number 4 seeded Tagaytay Tol Patriots going up against the number 1 seeded New Zealand Bluefire Batangas. Time to meet the starters for both squads. First, for the Tagaytay Tol Patriots. Power forward from the Far Eastern University, number 24, Dan Pasha. Small forward from the University of the Philippines, number 23, Justin Domingo. Center from De La Salle University, number 38, Chuchi Paraiso. Two guard from National University, number 12, the Slick Assassin, Monique Del Carmen. And at point guard from Westmont College, number 8, Kid Left, Steph Berberabe. Coaching Tagaytay is Tito Reyes Jr., assistant coaches Rico Rivera, Christopher Del Santos, Andy Lacson, Norman Magino, and Remy Cosart. Team manager is Michael Francis Tolentino. Assistant team manager is Patrick Andre Tolentino and Eugene Herrera. Team owner is the Honorable Senator Francis Tolentino. And now let us meet the starters for New Zealand Bluefire Batangas. Small forward from the University of the Philippines, number 29, Riza Lozada. Point guard from the Lyceum of the Philippines, number 18, Andrea Tonko. Power forward from National University, number 13, Captain Do-It-All, April Bernardino. Center from De La Salle University, number 10, the Snowstorm, Snow Peñaranda. And a two-guard from De La Salle University, number 7, from Pamplona Tres Las Piñas, the Sniper, Kate Castillo. Coaching Batangas is Cholo Villanueva, assistant coaches Chay Vergara, Emilio Vega. Team managers Joe Arciga, assistant team managers Rosel Janicio. Team owner is Mr. Eric Angaugo and Boy Reyes and Carlos Reyes. The officials for this matchup, Crew Chief Angelica Yumol, first umpire Eric Robles, second umpire Gomer Rubina, and fourth woman Judeline Cervantes. This game is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board.
Akari starting 5 for these two teams para sa Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire, Andrea Tonko, Kate Castillo, Snow Peñaranda, Riza Lozada, and Afril Bernardino. For Tagaytay Tol Patriots naman, Steph Berberabe, Monique Del Carmen, Chuchi Paraiso, Justin Domingo, and Dan Pasha. Familiar 5 for Tagaytay Tol Patriots, pero dito naman sa Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire, minsan coach hindi naman nagsasabay sa first 5 etong si Bernardino and si Peñaranda.
Pinaghihiwalay ni Coach Cholo Villanueva just for them to have that other spark off the bench. At pero ito, semifinals na nga naman.
Monique Del Carmen will miss. Steph Berberabe, open offensive board. Number 1 versus number 4. Gaya nga ng sabi mo coach kanina nung pre-game, who would have thought a team that had a 0-4 start would be here?
And talking about etong Tagaytay Tol Patriots, you just saw there the reason why they climbed up the ladder and here into the semifinals. Steph Berberabe, the very first ever to get a quadruple double here in the Women's MAHARLIKA Pilipinas Basketball League.
Comes up with a miss off the steal. April Bernardino in transition. Naagawan Steph Berberabe. Del Carmen. Now to Steph. Pasha on the move, kicks it out. Chuchi Paraiso, free for the 3. Dan Pasha offensive board.
Extra possessions being given here for Tagaytay Tol Patriots courtesy of Dan Pasha.
Battle of De La Salle University head coaches. Coach Cholo Villanueva, DLSU Lady Archers, Coach Tito Reyes, DLSU Das Marinas Patriots. Andrea Tonco against Berberabe, they go Castillo. Kay drives down the middle, off the glass.
Good drive to the basket, going downhill. Kate Castillo using the left, down the middle, off the glass.
2-0, Chuchi Paraiso. Dan Pasha, huli ni Phil Bernardino. Kate Castillo steps into a 3. Bingo!
Those are the things that you want to watch out for from Kate Castillo. She is deadly in transition. Remember, there was this one game where she would only score off transition. Pull-up threes, pull-up middies, and layups.
Monique Del Carmen, 5-0 start para dito sa Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire. Let's see this again. Akari, 3-point shot of the quarter. Kate Castillo just casually stepping into that 3-point. And look at the reaction of their bench.
And the crowd as well behind that New Zealand Batangas side.
Del Carmen against Tonco. Paraiso sets the pick. Monique gets doubled, now to Chuchi. Extra pass, Justin Domingo pulls the trigger. That one's in!
Great ball movement, swing action. This time, Justin Domingo stepping into a three-pointer of her own from the right wing.
Snow Peñaranda misses.
Smart move. Chuchi Paraiso tapping that ball to her teammate as she was not able, or she couldn't corral that board.
Berberabe now to Del Carmen. Pasha sets the pick. Del Carmen denies it. Tonko still in front of her. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Dan Pasha! Second rejection by Afril.
Doing it on defense this time, April Bernardino. No points yet for her, but a couple of blocks.
No points as well para dun sa kanyang mga binabantayan.
Bawi-bawi lang.
Pero ito, nakabawi, Dan Pasha. Alam na, manggigigil itong si April eh.
And you gotta love the aggressiveness of Dan Pasha. You like that she's still taking it strong to the hole in spite of those 2 blocks of April Bernardino.
There you see, dun sa
Lower portion.
lower middle ng screens, former Senators Cynthia Villar and Francis Tolentino. Steph Berberabe, third steal of the game. Justin Domingo wants to go back-to-back and she won't.
Would have brought the house down if Justin Domingo knocked down that three-pointer. Would have given them the lead as well.
Castillo kicks it out. Risa Lozada. Nothing on that wide open three-pointer. Snow Peñaranda. Offensive board and the cleanup.
Just using her size and her position was Snow Peñaranda inside. But Steph Berberabe turning on the Jets. Steph, easy work of Berberabe doing her thing here in the first game of the semis.
Burning some rubber was Steph Berberabe, and meantime, Snow Peñaranda trying to make an avalanche here. 4 straight points. Bernardino with a steal. Tonko falls down hard. Bernardino kicks it out. Lozada for 3. It's good!
That time she did not waste that opportunity, knocking down that three-pointer off of that drive and kick play. This time on the left corner. You'll see it there. Afril whipping that pass. Riza knocking it down from deep.
12-6 is the score. Timeout, Coach Tito Reyes and Tagaytay Tol Patriots.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat
Straight to semis means more than just a break. It's a chance to prepare smarter. Coach Cholo Villanueva of New Zealand Bluefire Batangas shared to me how they were able to study Tagaytay Tol. They identified the big influence of Steph Berberabe and Monique Del Carmen and how they have been dictating the team. So their focus is in stopping the two. They might have the dominance in the eliminations in their past games against Tagaytay Tol, but they know how much the team has improved. But Batangas came here locked in and ready to win. Gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Miss Quinn. Coach Cholo Villanueva. That's the obvious scouting report, no, na sina Steph Berberabe, especially Steph and Monique Del Carmen, sila yung mga magiging key contributors here in this series.
The offense runs through those two players from Coach Tito Reyes, and of course, one player that we have not mentioned, Wiz San Juan, serving that one-game suspension. Crucial, no? As she's been switched to the 4th spot by Coach Tito Reyes.
Risa Lozada na naman. Can't go back-to-back. Del Carmen against Tonko. Tries to poke it away itong si Risa Lozada. A turnover on the side of Tagaytay Tol Patriots. Tingnan natin tong Uratex monoblock. Baka walang marupok. Power rebound of the quarter. Dan Pasha.
3rd rebound of Dan Pasha in this game.
Andrea Tonko, the floater. That's a miss. But they will get the ball back and regain possession. Castillo, quick trigger. Short.
Another board for Steph Berberabe. That's her 4th rebound.
Amazing.
Can't say enough about this young lady.
Paraiso sets the pick for Monique. Del Carmen, the crossover. Stops, pops, and drops.
That's a smart play by Monique Del Carmen. We all know she can knock down the three-pointer, but going inside, getting her rhythm, calibrating that midi, doing wonders for her in this game.
Bernardino, now Castillo. Kate passes it to no man's land. Snow Peñaranda.
At the end of the day, a turnover still going to haunt you, as initially we thought that she got away with some steps.
Berberabe once again. Against Lozada. All over to the other side. Monique Del Carmen. Same move. Different result. Here's Bernardino. Stolen away by Chuchi Paraiso. Berberabe. Is cruising through the cracks. Ball on a string for Queen Bee.
Getting the bump from Riza Lozada, trying to keep in step with Steph Berberabe.
If you're going up against Steph, do you reach in? No, you stay in front.
Stay in front. I mean, it's easier said than done, obviously. But that is what you need to do. You just gotta make it difficult for her to try and orchestrate that offense.
Less than 4 minutes remaining here in quarter number 1. Backdoor cut, Steph Berberabe off the glass. And she gets fouled by MG Kalang.
This is going to be tough work for the guards of Coach Cholo Villanueva. Obviously, that's a play that they've run before, talking about that backdoor. Chuchi Paraiso giving it up to Steph Berberabe. Good on the first. Steph Berberabe during the elimination round, 16 points, almost 10 rebounds, 7 assists per ball game.
Cham Natural, nandito na.
Yun.
Played heavy minutes noong quarterfinals matchup nila against Pangasinan Solar Home Suns, and she delivered. Afril, 4th steal of Steph Berberabe.
I don't think they're gonna count that because she tapped it, but it was out of bounds, so she was never able to secure that leather inside.
Afril against Steph. It's gonna be a foul on Berberabe.
Quick move by Afril Bernardino, going baseline, attacking the defense. The lead foot of Steph Berberabe.
MG Kalang pulls the trigger. MG off the glass.
Bank is open on a Sunday for MG.
15-10. Pasha hands it off to Del Carmen. They go Berberabe. Di makakabawi itong si Steph. Tabruada, stolen by Cham Natural. Monique against Aming Torres. Shut off nicely by Torres. Monique na naman, steps back from deep. Monique Del Carmen!
Nothing but the bottom, just great individual effort from Monique Del Carmen, getting free for that step back, that separation. All she needed was that little bit of room to get off that shot.
Tabruada out to Castillo. Bingo!
Back-to-back hits for both squads. No one wanting to give up an inch here.
Raining threes early here in this ball game. Bernardino comes up with a steal. They have the numbers. Aming Torres steps on the break. Offensive board. Afril Bernardino.
Too much strength. Justin Domingo could not stop Afril. That's what you need to do. You know, you really need to trail and get those boards. Talking about the Tol Patriots.
Justin Domingo, no good. Jam natural. Good decision na ilabas muna yung bola. Napayungan siya doon, dalawang defenders.
To be a reach-in. Again, we always say this. As you see that step-back three from Monique Del Carmen. On the other end, Kate Castillo. No conscience whatsoever. Pulling the trigger on that three-pointer. Steph Berberabe. That's the second team foul, or is that penalty? Penalty situation, yeah, for New Zealand. Bluefire Batangas.
5 points, 4 rebounds, 4 steals. All in the first quarter for Steph Berberabe.
6 points.
6 points, make it 6. A timeout has been called by New Zealand Bluefire Batangas. 1 minute and 46 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 20-15, still Batangas with the lead.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang
1 minute and 46 seconds remaining dito sa ating first quarter. 20-15 is the score. Both teams firing from outside.
Seth Berberabe knocking down those 2 free throws prior to this, prompting a timeout from Coach Cholo Villanueva.
Rhea Sanchez, first time seeing action. Bernardino against Monique. Aming, 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. 3-pointer on the way, and it's good for Christy Barikit.
Wide open on that left corner was Christy. Hand down, man down.
Berberabe, inside they go. Third block of Bernardino. But Steph Berberabe says, all right, I got you this time.
She recovers that leather and knocks down that 14-footer. Talking about Steph Berberabe.
Barikit inside. Ambroada gets fouled.
Sam Harada's gonna get called for that foul as she lunges forward off of that up fake. Ganyan talaga eh, pagkakapasok mo lang, no, that adrenaline is there, you're just a bit giddy.
Mas madali kuhanan ng foul, no? Pringle Ambroada missing on the first. High arcing shot, no? From,
That's what you want.
Pringle, no?
That's what you want. The chances of that ball dropping in the hoop increases with that high arc.
Berberabe once again! Back-to-back hits for Steph.
Double figures here in the first quarter with 10 points and 5
my.
rebounds for Steph.
Ambroada thought about it. 34 seconds remaining. Rhea Sanchez ends up in the hands of Aming Torres. Less than 30 seconds remaining. Barikit on the move. Christie Can't finish. Pringle Fabroada earns another trip to the line.
Just quicker on those offensive rebounds, as you see earlier. Steph Berberabe from right to left, and then the pull-up. At talking about etong si Pringle Fabroada, just again, no, the desire to be able to get those offensive rebounds, assuming that your teammate is not going to make that shot, so that you'll be ready for those offensive boards once those opportunities come your way.
20 seconds remaining here in the first. Berberabe against Rhea Sanchez. Claudine Santos goes to the middle. Binigay kay Sam Harada. Shut off nicely. 10 seconds remaining. Monique firing away. Overshoots Cham Natural. 2 seconds remaining. Fabroada.
I don't think they were aware of the shot clock situation.
But a very fast-paced, high-octane ball game we have here so far. We've seen in the first quarter. Tingnan natin, Coach, mga nangyari nung unang yugto.
You know, dominating the paint inside etong New Zealand, as you saw there, Snow Peñaranda getting a couple of points, but the outside belonging to the Tagaytay Tol Patriots, but Kate Castillo knocking down a 3-ball of her own.
A 6-point lead at the end of 125-19 Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Liga. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Liga. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Liga. Oh, oh.
Say hello to our fan here, showing off her beautiful smiles. All smiles, enjoying the games in the WMPBL. Our Smile Cam is brought to us by Smile 360 Dental. Visit their branches at Makati, Bacoor, Taguig, Doña Aurora, Fairview, Manila, Cainta, Antipolo, Binangonan, Parañaque, Mandaluyong, with their Laguna branch opening in November. Thank you so much, Dr. Mike Gonzalez. And first quarter has come to a close. Dito na tayo sa ating pangalawang yugto, 25-19. Still coming to you live here inside Villar, Coliseum. Charles Bechong, Coach Anton de los Reyes, and Quinn Barcarce at courtside. And opening up the scoring festivities here in the second period is Ameng Torres knocking down that three.
I was gonna say New Zealand Bluefire Batangas 50% from the field, samantalang itong Tagaytay naman 28%. It's been the Steph Berberabe show thus far, but for the side of New Zealand Bluefire Batangas, it's been a collective effort. You've got Kate Castillo with 8 points, Snow Peñaranda with 4, MG Kalang with 3, but there you go, Ameng Torres with 3, Christy Barikit with a 3-pointer of her own.
Fabroada with free
Couple
throw
of
with her free throws.
Yep.
There's a push on Sam Harada.
It's gonna be her third personal.
Wow. Is it?
Yep.
Third. Definitely they are missing the services of Wiz San Juan.
Chuchi Paraiso is gonna be coming back in. Earlier we saw the brother of Chuchi, Brent Paraiso.
I'm sure si Wiz nanonood yan.
Oh, for sure.
Cellphone.
Quick shout out to
The Wizard.
Wiz San Juan.
Justin Domingo against Fabroada. Justin, tough shot. Still able to put it up and in.
getting the contact, the bump, but still finishing on that layup was Justin Domingo. Parang nakabuti pa nga yung bangga kasi medyo nabalansi siya eh.
Christy Balikit wide open once again.
Same spot, different result for Christy.
Justin gets trapped. You do not bring the ball down the sideline whenever you're being
We always
pressured on
say
defense.
that as you know, the panel when we cover, but it is easier said than
Yeah, of
done.
course,
Lalo
of
na
course.
kung doon ka talaga dinadala ng depensa eh.
Abby Manzanares scoring her first field goal here in this ball game. Justin Domingo. Traveling violation on Claudine Santos.
Thought that there was gonna be a foul.
Active reinvent the game. Assist of the quarter. Rhea Sanchez to Pringle Fabroada.
Great find, date spot underneath to be able to find Pringle. Fourth point of the game for Pringle.
Christy Balikit kicks it out. Rhea Sanchez will try again. Same result. Dan Pasha in transition against Torres. Berberabe using her left and Steph Berberabe converts.
Perfect pass, transition offense for the side of Tagaytay Tol Patriots. The finish by Steph.
Fabroada. Great defense by Justin Domingo, just staying in front.
And that's gonna result into a turnover.
Active reinvent the game. Assist of the quarter. Dan Pasha now to Steph Berberabe. Chuchi lets it fly. It's back iron. Offensive board. Justin Domingo. Dan Pasha naman ang susubok. Ganon din ang resulta.
Couldn't get the offensive board was Chuchi Paraiso.
April Bernardino is back in the ball game. Abby Manzanares yung pinagpahinga niya doon. Another foul called on the Tagaytay Tol Patriots.
It's a bump on that drive. That's Dan Pasha, but it was a pass. So no free throws for Christy.
Bernardino. 12 on the shot clock. Offensive board, Pringle Fabroada.
Just the activity of Pringle Fabroada on those offensive rebounds. She's just really making a killing in this game.
Justin Domingo, sidestep, won't work. He's gonna get called for a foul.
Hold.
A hold.
Yeah, trying to stop Steph Berberabe from getting that offensive rebound.
See that again? Rhea Sanchez. Attack. Queenie Aquino. Nandito na.
First time seeing action. Stand out from the FEU Lady Tamaraws. Not talking about Queenie Aquino.
Domingo, top of the key three. Justin Domingo rolls out. Bernardino going to the left, hanging, finishing.
Tough matchup for Justin Domingo as April Bernardino. Too quick and too strong, finishing at the cup.
Steph loses control of the leather. Christy Barikit. They go Afril once more. Bernardino against Pasha. Afril drops it down low. Pringle Fabroada.
A good weak side pass, driving and dropping to Pringle, who cut down low as the defense was not able to react in time. You see the help by Dan, but too late on that shot.
36-23 timeout. Coach Tito Reyes said at Tagaytay Tol Patriots.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, oh, oh.
Eurotel family fan of the game where service and comfort meet. There you see the fans of Tagaytay Tol Patriots. Some of the fans ng Tagaytay Tol Patriots live in action every single game. They are a busload. Laging nakasuporta sa kanilang koponan. Bigay natin kay Quinn Barcarce.
Tagaytay and Batangas may have taken different roads to get here, but both coaches agree in the playoffs, it all comes down to possession. For Team Batangas, it's about dictating the pace, a clear and assertive command from the sidelines of the New Zealand Bluefire. Pero habang nakikinig ako sa huddle, ibang klase yung energy. Kalma, composed, walang nagmamadaling magbigay ng utos as if they did not even need that time out. Kung sa normal na araw, relaxation means a tea or a few deep breaths, for this Bluefire squad, trust is their version of calm. Because when every player knows their role, confidence becomes second nature, even in the most high-pressure moments. Gentlemen.
Thanks so much, Miss Quinn Barcarce. Assert dominance early in this ball game, but still be composed, no? Still be relaxed, be stiff.
You want to push the pace, but at the same time, still being calm and relaxed, not rushing things. Apart from the fact that you want to go ahead and get your offense going quickly. Talking about itong Batangas, New Zealand, or Batangas Bluefire.
Unitex monoblock, bawal ang marupok. Power rebound of the quarter, Pring Fabroada. Crashing the boards, cleaning it up.
We talked about it, the offensive rebounding of Pringle Fabroada here in this game. Just excellent thus far.
Jam natural. Domingo. He's against Lozada. Del Carmen with a cut. She gets fouled.
Smart play, smart move. They were thinking Steph Berberabe was going to pop out that corner, receive that pass, but instead Monique Del Carmen cutting inside and getting that pass from Justin Domingo.
4 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. 36-23, a 13-point advantage for Coach Cholo Villanueva's squad. How do you like this one, Coach? No, two DLSU coaches, two DLSU head coaches. Of course, we all know Coach Cholo Villanueva, head coach of DLSU Lady Archers. Ito naman si Coach Tito, DLSU Dasmariñas naman, Patriots. Perennial title contenders in the NCAA.
Yep, in the National Capital
And
Regional. Athletic Association. A quick shout out sa mga nanonood that for sure nandyan Coach Andy Canlas.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday ang champion coach ng Lady Patriots at Coach Ryan Dalosa. Get well soon.
Snow Peñaranda, couple of misses. Steph Berberabe in transition. Steph against everyone. Steph Berberabe.
She just went all the way to the cup. You'll see it here. How fast that one or that move was for Steph Berberabe to be able to get down to their court.
You saw there, Afril Bernardino tried to track it down. No? Siya yung lumipad yung secondary defender. Wala pa din. It's amazing.
Remember,
skill set.
Afril Bernardino already has 3 blocks in this game.
36-26, 10 points ang inahabol dito ng Tagaytay. Peñaranda against Paraiso. Snow gets it to go.
Muscling her way through as Snow Peñaranda again points in the paint.
Justin Domingo, great defense by the Bluefire. Peñaranda. Now Claro. Dribbling violation on Camille.
I'll say it early. Couple of stops here, couple of makes there before the half ends. Would make for a good second half for the Tagaytay Tol Patriots.
Berberabe ball on a string. Justin against Afril. Goes to the left. Domingo. Cham natural.
Attacking the defense was Justine Domingo and then dropping it off at the last minute to Cham.
Afril against Domingo. Babawi itong si Afril. Kicks it out. Lozada free for the 3. Bingo!
No one there. Steph Berberabe got there but not in time to be able to stop that 3.
Cham natural na naman. Quick trigger and it's good.
Cutting baseline, Chuchi Paraiso finding Cham for the deuce.
Coach Tito Reyes just mixing and matching different pieces, trying to see what's gonna work for them against a powerhouse team. Natong Batangas. Monique Del Carmen stops. 4-3, no! Cham Natural keeping it alive. Berberabe on the move. Steph will miss.
He just pulls up for that midi. Talking about Steph Berberabe, just too strong.
Camille Claro. Pick by Snow. Camille puts it up and puts it in.
Gort that screen for Snow Peñaranda. Just erase Steph Berberabe in that picture.
There is gonna be a foul on Camille. Sino nakashoot?
Siyempre, siya rin yung naka-foul.
Let's see this again. Riza Lazada, a carry 3-point shot of the quarter.
That was the play before the 3-pointer of Claro.
Fake handoff, Chuchi Paraiso. Justin Domingo. Oh! Back and forth action we go!
Drive and kick play, Justine Domingo this time making sure she's going to knock that 3-pointer down.
Camille Claro on the move. Batiin natin, nando dun sa taas sa ating production table. President of the WMPBL, Coach John Calios. Kasama ulit si Boss Jeff. Ay, si Boss Ivan Tracy nandun pa. Nakaupo kasi, hindi natin nakita.
Kailan kaya natin makakalaro yan, mga bossing.
Mga boss. April Bernardino will miss. Monique Del Carmen in transition. Decides to wait for her teammates. Monique. Now to Justin. Back to Monique. 12 on the shot clock for the Tagaytay Tol Patriots. Natural sets the pick. It's down to 7. Ano gagawin ng Tagaytay? They turn the ball over. How about the defense of Batangas?
Just blitzing on that ball screen up top. Giving that double to Monique Del Carmen. Not allowing her to get that clear pass nor a clear shot at the basket.
Bernardino sizing up her defender. Spins. Shot off nicely, Camille Claro. Nagawan pa ng paraan ito ni Camille Claro. Literally making something out of nothing.
That was a broken play. We thought it was going to go out of bounds or it's going to be a turnover, but Camille right in the face of Cham Natural off the glass midi.
Another timeout has been called by Coach Tito Reyes and the Tagaytay Tol Patriots squad. 13-point disadvantage for them.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Bukod sa playoffs, meron pa tayong isa pang dapat abangan. WMPBL Developmental League happening this November. Naku, napakagandang platform na naman for our Filipina ballers. Magkakaroon tayo ng 19 and 16 and under division open age, and magkakaroon din ng club and school-based team. So tignan nyo po yung mga details on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. Doon nyo po makikita lahat ng updates kung ano mga detalye ng ating WMPBL Developmental League. 46-33. Monique Del Carmen. Offensive board, Steph Berberabe. Out to Monique. Free for the 3. It's good!
Third time's the charm. But you gotta credit Steph Berberabe for keeping that leather alive, getting those offensive rebounds, those extra possessions for the Tagaytay Tol Patriots.
Less than 30 seconds remaining. Camille Claro gets blocked by Berberabe. Justin Domingo being chased by Afril Bernardino. Wala nang ginawa si Afril doon. 5 straight points para sa Tagaytay Tol Patriots, and they have cut the lead down to 8.
What a fight back for this squad of Coach Tito Reyes. And calling or getting that timeout itong for Coach Cholo Villanueva. But there's that three-pointer by Monique Del Carmen, and then that transition layup by Justine Domingo.
46-38, 21.4 seconds remaining here in the second period. Timeout, Coach Cholo.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
There you see Coach Tito Reyes and the rest of the Tagaytay Tol Patriots 5 who's going to be playing on the floor. Steph Berberabe leading the charge for the Tol Patriots, and over on the other side, Coach Cholo Villanueva, Camille Claros there, Riza Lozada, Snow Peñaranda, Afril, and Kate Castillo.
So I feel this is the 5 of Coach Tito Reyes that's been the most effective for him thus far.
Afril, 17 seconds remaining here in the second period. down to 10. Bernardino Castillo launches and hits!
Every time down, there's just an answer from Coach Cholo.
Half-court Hail Mary from Steph Berberabe won't work. Talaga namang itong Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire, they will not be feared for nothing. Look at the answer, just a timeout. O yun yung kinailangan nila, isang timeout lang, Coach.
Just going inside. For that second quarter, you see the transition offense of the Tagaytay Tol Patriots. But again, the inside dominance of Batangas prevailing here in the second quarter.
49-38, an 11-point advantage for Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire. We will be back for the second half of action.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
And all the audience, especially mga audience na dala ni Senator Tolentino. Magandang finals ngayong gabi. Isang mainit na pagbati sa lahat ng fans na narito na susuportahan ang mga teams na maglalaban. Nakatutuwang makita kung gaano kalayo na ang narating ng mga kababaihan sa larangan ng sports. Ang mga teams natin ay patunay na kaya rin ng mga babae ang makipagsabayan at magtagumpay sa kahit anong Mark at Camille Villar. Taon-taon ang aming local tournament. Muli, I welcome all the fans na dumayo po para sa kanilang team, sa mga taga Batangas. Okay. To the teams who are playing at
.39-38 is the score after the first 20 minutes of action. Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire up by 11 at the end of 2. Still coming to you live here inside Villar Coliseum dito po sa Las Piñas City. Charles Bechong, Coach Anton de los Reyes and Quinn Barcarce at courtside. And Coach, etong halftime stats natin, pwede ba paki-explain sa amin?
40% or 44% field goal percentage for Batangas. Habang itong Tagaytay naman 30%. So it's just a matter or a question of being able to execute on their offense for Tagaytay. Has been the Steph Berberabe show. 42% from the three-point area. 25% naman for Tagaytay sa rebounds. Pantay yan halos. 28 to 27. Assist department just +3 for New Zealand. Turnovers, both teams taking care of that leather extremely well with only 6 turnovers apiece. You know, for the side of, again, Tagaytay, just better execution, more conversions on their offense. Ito namang Batangas, just keep doing what you're doing, knocking down those shots, finding your open teammates, and taking care of or taking advantage of those mismatches.
Taking a look at our top scorers for Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. Kate Castillo with 11 points, Spring Fabruada with 8, and Snow Peñaranda with 6. Kita mo naman tong Tagaytay Tol Patriots. 3 players in double figures. Steph Berberabe with 13, Monique and Justin Domingo with 10 points apiece. How do you like that for Coach Tito Reyes' squad? Tignan natin etong ating Eurotel Family Fan of the Game, where service and comfort meet. Fans of, I would say, Tagaytay Tol Patriots. Ayun, nakita ko yung ating mga fan of the game. Fans of the game. Eurotel Family Fans of the Game. Coach, ano pa mga for Tagaytay Tol Patriots squad? You see, before that, Ito yung elimination round meetings nila. Batangas winning that series 2-0.
86-56 nung first meeting, 30-point blowout. Nung second, mas dikit yan, 75-66. But it seems that Afril Bernardino always has their number. 20.7 rebounds in the first meeting, 26 and 21 nung second. What a ball game from Afril. So yun talaga yung tinik sa side netong Tagaytay when it comes to playing against New Zealand Bluefire Batangas.
It's the bigs coach no of New Zealand Bluefire Batangas. I remember kami ni Camille Clarinion yung nag-cover nung game nila, second round meeting. It was in Inares. That was the
Quadruple double game.
No. The Afril Bernardino show yung
Oh, yeah,
double-double
yeah.
pero lahat ng statistical category meron siyang ambag doon. Monster performance from the undisputed, arguably the greatest of all time.
Well, that's what Camille said,
Yeah, that's
right?
what
That's
Camille
CC
said.
said.
Pero syempre
yeah.
may mga kanya-kanyang arguments yung
Yeah.
mga tao. Pwedeng iba sasabihin si
Ali Lim.
Ali Lim or si
Janine
Jack
Ponteos.
Animam.
Yeah, Janine Ponteos also, you can throw her name there.
Not long before Steph Berberabe joins that conversation.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in that mix once it's all been said and done, as you see her there on your screens.
For New Zealand coach, sige, patayin na tayo ni Berberabe. Pero yung iba,
Limit.
contain natin, limit natin. Let's see what will happen here in the second half. Berberabe against Lozada. Paraiso. Right corner 3 won't work. Offensive rebound para kay Dan Pasha. Ay mapupunta bola. Justin Domingo. Berberabe with 4. Steph. Domingo. Bound by Snow Peñaranda.
Good challenge on that three-pointer by Justine. Short on that attempt.
Castillo, the leading scorer. Riza Lozada will miss. Monique, now Paraiso. Dan Pasha gets fouled by Afril Bernardino.
May sabit doon as Dan Pasha evades the defense of Afril.
That's the second time Dan Pasha has drawn a foul against
Afril.
Afril.
At Afril are getting a couple of blocks on Dan Pasha. 3 blocks. There you go. And again, we've mentioned it in the first half. Unfazed by those 3 blocks, Dan Pasha still attacking the defense of Afril.
Can't help but say, ang lamig dito sa venue natin.
Yung mga kasama natin, ginaw na.
Oh. Dan Pasha, Paraiso. That one's good.
Getting a turnover, getting a steal, and then a quick deuce. Chuchi Paraiso.
Cutting the lead down to 8, 49-41. Bernardino. Now Castillo, top of the key 3, short, rebound by Domingo. Oh, bad pass coming from Domingo. Afril Bernardino against 2 defenders using that sidestep. Hindi nga alam papasok, Justin Domingo. Gigs it out, Monique Del Carmen with 7. Berberabe, 10 seconds remaining on their shot clock. Berberabe will miss.
Too strong on that attempt for Steph.
Snow Peñaranda muscling her way through. See this again, active reinvent the game assist of the quarter. Chuchi Paraiso to Dan Pasha, back to Chuchi Paraiso. Yung mga pinapractice nyo sa, you know, 3-man weave, yung mga ganon.
Oh, it's just giving it up to the lead player and then just getting the ball right back once you've gotten better position for the basket.
Hindi natin nakikita si Coach Cholo Villanueva sa bench na itong Batangas.
Earlier, he was coaching, pero ngayon, is the assistant coach taking over for Coach Cholo. Coach Chai, I believe. Gonna be left to Coach Chai and Coach Emilia.
Isa Lozada, sasablay. It's off the hands of Monique Del Carmen.
Quick shout out sa ating officials, Eric Robles, crew chief. Oh.
$50-41, 9-point advantage para sa Batangas New Zealand Bluefire.
Kayang-kaya pa to eh.
We have seen stranger things. much stranger things. Oh, look at Fril Bernardino imposing her will against Justin Domingo. But you like to see it, Justin Domingo up for the challenge. Ganda namang nagtapikan yung dalawa. Nag-apiran.
The kickball violation by Berberabe. Just disrupting the offense.
Bernardino sets the pick. Castillo. 2-man game sana. Paraiso, Bernardino, Berberabe. Down on the floor. Look at the sportsmanship. Respect for each other. Just want to compete.
Only 6 seconds left in their shot clock. Talking about Batangas. Oh, that's a reset. That's a reset. Oh.
Good problems for Batangas. Hindi nila mailusot yung bola. Worked in their favor.
Hindi kaya dating football player to si Steph, no? Magaling yung
We can
timing,
only speculate. Sablay yung free throw. Ito ni Andrea Tocco. Steph Berberabe. Paraiso back to Monique. Under 7 minutes remaining here in the third. Justin Domingo, Dan Pasha.
Almost
Bothered by the defense.
just short on that attempt by Dan.
Castillo drives baseline, beats her defender, sidestep. Pring Fabroada, short. Nakuha niya ulit. She gets fouled.
Agawan pa doon si Dan Pasha and Chuchi Paraiso. Short on that attempt, you see it there. Pero nakuha naman ni Pring, not giving up on that play.
Has been a minute since these two teams have scored. Lozada, 2-man game. Bernardino spinning and scoring. Afril.
Right when you mention it, that it has been a minute, there you go, a frill with a deuce inside.
Justin Domingo wide open. Up to the left. Andrea Tongo secures it. Castillo. Battle for that rebound. Ends up in hands of Domingo. Justin going to the left.
Asking for a foul was Justine on that drive, but official just says clean naman daw.
Andrea Tongko na naman. Diego Fabroada. Knocks it down!
Defense was sagging. Nice read by Pringle Fabroada, knocking down that three-pointer from the right wing.
Del Carmen. Pinapahirapan dito. Dan Pasha against Afril Bernardino. Domingo lets it fly. No. Kate Castillo against Justin. And she knocks it down, extending the lead 16 points. What a run coming from Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire.
Look at that pull-up by Kate Castillo. Smart move, not attacking the defense of Justine Domingo.
57-41 timeout. Tagaytay Tol Patriots.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh.
Say hello to our fan here showing off her beautiful smile. All smiles enjoying the games here in the WMPBL. Our Smile Cam is brought to us by Smile 360 Dental. Visit their branches at Makati, Bacoor, Taguig, Doña Aurora, Fairview, Manila, Cainta, Antipolo, Binangonan, Parañaque, Mandaluyong with their Laguna branch opening in November. Thank you so much, Dr. Michael Gonzalez. 57-41, 4:50 remaining here in the third period. Dan Pasha of that Steph Berberabe pass.
He was able to get inside the lane. Talking about Steph Berberabe to drop it off to Dan Pasha. Just couldn't connect on that under-goal stab.
Pring Fabroada. Oh! Cham natural. Took a hit on that Snow Peñaranda move. Big
I'm gonna
hit.
review that, yep.
Yeah, they will be reviewing it.
And again, if you want to be technical about it, that looked like an elbow.
It was the right call, yung offensive foul. It
Yep.
was the right call. The defense of Cham Natural.
Tough as nails,
Aha.
itong si Cham.
I guess it's just a regular foul.
Regular foul, they say.
Four minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Berberabe. Now Domingo. Out to Monique Del Carmen. Short on the three.
It's a tough matchup. Cham Natural against Snow Peñaranda, giving up what? 3-4 inches? 2-3 inches?
Akari, 3-point shot of the quarter. Pring Pabroada.
Not only is she giving up the height, but also the weight. Maybe about 20 pounds.
Heavier.
10, 20, yep.
Power move. Justin Domingo doesn't have the numbers. Monique. "12 seconds on the shot clock. Fabroada still watching her. Monique trying to make her move. 5. Del Carmen, now Pasha.
Had to put that one up as the shot clock was winding down. Talking about Dan Pasha.
Three minutes and 15. 57-41. Peñaranda na naman against Natural. Fabroada cuts. Fabroada lays it up and in.
Great move, dive to the basket. Pringle Fabroada getting that 2-pointer.
Monique. Berberabe with 10. Kita mo yung double palagi, coach, no?
I was gonna say, swarming defense being shown by Batangas. Whenever it's not Steph Berberabe, whenever it's someone else that's holding that leather up top, they are gonna go and double.
Nagpahinga na ba itong si Berberabe dito sa laro natin?
Di pa. Nagpahinga
Nagpahinga naman.
5 minutes.
Justin Domingo. Ambag dito sa Tagaytay Tol Patriots.
Taking it in close. Pulling up from 13 feet inside the paint was Justine Domingo.
Rini Aquino. At baseline one-hander is in.
Dunker spot, again attracting the defense, was April Bernardino and then dropping it off at the last minute.
Meantime, Claudine Santos knocks down that left wing 3, cutting the lead down 15.
Instant offense from Claudine.
Ameng Torres, that one is good.
That's what happens when you reach. You get left behind by the offense. That time, Ameng Torres taking advantage of that reach by Claudine.
Berberabe against Rhea Sanchez. Climbing up the ladder. Ladder was April Bernardino for that rebound. Christy Barikit. Rhea Sanchez fading away. High off the glass, no. Passes it to Rhea Sanchez. No, si Cham Natural.
Ran out of real estate that time was Rhea.
(63-46), 1:23. Claudine Santos. Now Berberabe fading away.
Can't get a basket. Talking about Steph Berberabe, stuck at 13 points here.
Pero naagawan niya. Etong si Abby Manzanares.
Claudine Santos recovers, gets that push.
Uratex monoblock, baka walang marupok. Power rebound of the quarter, Christy Barikit. Natural, now Pasha. 50 seconds. Domingo on her way to the rim, and the layup is good.
A strong move to the basket. Justine Domingo going downhill, finishing with her strong hand, cutting this lead to just 15.
Manzanares. Christy Barikit, great defense. Oh! Manzanares gets blocked by Santos. Seconds on the shot clock. 10. Or the third quarter rather. 7. Domingo lets it fly. Oh! If you're Tagaytay Tol Patriots, you'd accept that.
You like what happened. You get that momentum. That's a 7-0 run for the side of Coach Tito Reyes and the Tagaytay Tol Patriots to end this quarter. You see here April Bernardino attracting the defense, dropping it off at the last minute, but there's that give and go play, two-man action between Chuchi Paraiso and Dan Pasha. But Pringle Fabroada, defense is sagging. I'll go and take this attempt, but Justine Domingo to end that third quarter gets a three-pointer of her own.
Trying to keep the fight alive para dito sa Tagaytay Tol Patriots, but still they are trailing by 12 points, 63-51 at the end of 3.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Stepping in for the second half for Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire are Coach Jai Vergara and Emilia Vega as Coach Cholo Villanueva fulfills his UAAP duties. But for Team Batangas, the intensity stays the same. They're not giving their opponents much room to breathe. When I spoke to Pringle Fabroada, she said there's no time to let their energy drop. For them, losing even once can set off something worse. So the focus is to keep pushing and keeping that blue fire burning. Gentlemen.
Thanks so much, Miss Quinn Barcarce. Good luck kay Coach Cholo Villanueva. Ingat sa biyahe. No? Siyempre,
Medyo
man
maulan.
who wears many hats. Pwede ba natin sabihin yun?
A man who has
a lot of
commitments.
responsibilities.
Yes, responsibilities, commitments.
Fourth and final quarter, makabawi kaya itong Tagaytay Tol Patriots. O tuluyan na ba silang ibabaon nitong Batangas? New Zealand Bluefire, jam natural, cutting the lead down 10.
Still continuing their run. This is now a 9-0 run for the Tagaytay Tol Patriots.
Kate Castillo against Sham. There's the switch. April Bernardino. Short jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound.
Two players fighting for that leather from the Tagaytay Tol Patriots, Cham Natural and Monique Del Carmen. Napagulo pa dun si April Bernardino.
Fresh 14 para dito sa Batangas. Castillo, now Teresa Lozada against Monique, huli! In transition are the white shirts, Berberabe going right, going left. Dan Pasha overshoots, but she keeps it alive. Domingo with 7. With 4. Monique with 1. Oh!
took too much time. Justin Domingo held on to that leather. Quickly apologizing to Coach Tito Reyes.
Snow Peñaranda, big fella finesse.
Too much muscle, too strong underneath for Cham Natural.
Back to a 12-point deficit. Monique Del Carmen. Justin Domingo. Oh, she's been carrying the fight here in the second half.
12 points in the game. Smooth looking jumper. Nice looking shot from Justine.
Peñaranda against Cham Natural. The righty-tighty Snow Peñaranda. Domingo against Kate. Spins away from the defense. Off to the left.
Yeah, that offensive set of New Zealand Bluefire Batangas, they're just exclusively going to Snow Peñaranda. It's the advantage, yep, the mismatch underneath. Look, if it's working, why stop?
Castillo steps through the defense, and Kate Castillo extending the lead, 14-69-55. Domingo na naman.
Could be a case of fatigue for Justine, as that was short on that three-point attempt.
Again, Coach, nabanggit natin nung first game kanina, Discovery versus San Juan. Whoever takes game 1, ilang percentage yung meron sila na manalo?
77.8, so we're gonna round up. 78% will go on to win the series kung sino ang nanalo sa first game.
Active reinvent the game assist of the quarter. Afril Bernardino for that Kate Castillo fake, step through, and the basket.
Ito mo naman yung V-cut doon ni Kate, no? To be able to get that handoff from Afril at the elbow.
Ibang klase itong venue natin, Coach.
If you look on the bench, we talked about it, fatigue, an
Starting
issue
to take
on
its
that
toll.
shot of Justine as it was short. At yun nga, sinistretch siya ngayon ng kanilang
SNC, si Coach Chelo. Coach Chelo Therese.
cramping up.
Under 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Snow Peñaranda!
That's just muscle underneath. Even if it was Chuchi Paraiso, still able to score was Snow. Quick answer on that pull-up by Steph.
I'm taking notes, I'm taking screenshots or splices of Snow Peñaranda's moves.
Yan ba gagawin mo sa laro natin na next? Or laro mo?
Isa Lozada. No good. Offensive board. Bernardino. Out to Tonko. Another pass. Kate Castillo. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Tonko lets it fly. Claudine Santos will miss. Offensive board Berberabe, but she passes it to the wrong person.
But you gotta admire the fact that she was able to get that offensive rebound. Talk about Steph Berberabe.
Castillo. Short offensive board. Peñaranda against 3 defenders. Single coverage. Hindi pwede. Double team, hindi pwede. Yan, triple team, pwede siguro.
Napakahirap na trabaho to stop Snow Peñaranda down the block. She's just too strong.
And she knows how to use her body. Ito, April Bernardino trying to reintroduce herself here in the second half.
You see that April Bernardino just cutting to the basket, getting that midi to fall. Short corner jumpers, good.
Timeout na naman para kay Coach Tito Reyes and the Tagaytay Tol Patriots, 73-58.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh.
Isa pa sa mga kailangang abangan ngayong Nobyembre, WMPBL Developmental League. 19 and 16 under division, club teams, school-based teams. Kita mo naman may bago na naman tayong avenue for the women's ballers. No? Mapapakita nila yung kanilang skill set, talents dito sa WMPBL. Who knows, yung mga makikita natin doon, yun yung mga maglalaro
In the future.
in the future.
For the WMPBL.
Mga regular season na tayo. Bernardino going all the way. No. Del Carmen stolen by Fabroada.
Trying to thread the needle and go inside, but Fabroada playing the passing lanes perfectly.
Mabi Manzanares galing kay Pring Fabroada.
Defense to the assist, and then the deuce by Abby.
Sigurado ako ngayon, Coach, si Coach Cholo nakikinig sa habang nagdadrive. Alam mo yun. Hello, Coach!
Your
Mukhang,
team is
okay
looking
naman
good.
sila.
Yep, they are in great hands.
Chuchi Paraiso. Wala si Boss Andoy, no?
Wala si Andoy,
Boss
ang aking
Andoy.
batchmate sa Lasal Green Hills. It's probably at the UAAP kasi may game din ng ano ngayon ng DLSU. And then after is gonna be the women's naman, kaya nandyan siya.
Chuchi will miss
Speaking
on the
of
first.
DLSU players, Chuchi Paraiso, a DLSU Lady Archer, at De La Salle Sobel din yan. Same with Brent. Oh, yan ang Archer through and through. Ako, ano lang, Archer through lang ako. Through
Hindi
and.
na-go through yung isa eh.
Hindi na go through. Through end lang ako.
Under 4 minutes remaining, 3:51 to be exact, 75-59. They still have one more trick up their sleeve, talking about Tagaytay. Berberabe. Out-rebounded by Afril on that one.
But she was there.
She was
in
there.
the thick of things, and just too tall was Afril.
Santos. There's that blitz.
Showing us the handles going behind the back was Claude Santos.
Subukan nga natin hanapin yung pagka
Ano?
game 2 ka naman nanalo.
Yung
ilan
chance kung gaano
chances,
yung how it
kasi
would,
ang pressure nun, dun sa nanalo ng game 1. Dun sa natalo pala ng game 2. Kasi nanalo na kayo ng game 1, talo kayo ng game 2, yung momentum nandoon sa nanalo ng game 2.
Pag best of 3.
Pag best of 3. Ayan na. Hinanap na.
Hindi naman.
Monique Del Carmen, 10 points, 4 rebounds, and a couple of assists so far. 15-point advantage para sa Batangas, New Zealand. Oh, it's going to be a challenge.
Okay, so do you want to know?
Okay.
We got the
Of course.
answer. In case, no, mag 1-1 tie, there's still a 76% chance of winning yung nanalo ng first game. So, lalaglag ng, well, ang chance na manalo nung nanalo ng game 2 ay nasa 24% lang. And that's because the higher seeds, yung mga may ang record is 122-39. So this is based off of yung nanalo ng game 1. So yun ang sinasabi ng ating computation.
Ikaw, on a
Personal note?
whoever wins game 2 has the momentum. Wouldn't you say?
I would say that they do have the momentum.
And the pressure is on the losing team.
It's really tough to tell. If I'm
Actually.
gonna be honest.
Unless you're put in that situation, right?
Yeah, unless you're put in that situation, number one. And also, it depends on kung sino yung naglalaro eh. Diba? How the matchup stacks up. And again, you're gonna look at the higher seeded team. Kasi yung higher seeded, kaya nga sila yung higher seeded because of a more superior lineup. So, kung nanalo silang game 1, nakaisa yung kalaban nila, eh malamang sa malamang, di ba? Yung game 3, eh mapupunta dun sa higher seeded team.
But ewan, we just let things unfold before our eyes. So, hindi natin pwedeng pangunahan yung mga bagay na ganyan.
So, double foul on Justine Domingo and Pringle Fabruada fighting for that rebound.
Under 3 minutes remaining. Fabruada. Now it's with Bernardino against Domingo. Bernardino lets it fly from deep!
Triple-double completed for Afril Bernardino. 11 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists. How do you like them apples from Afril? Our invitational MVP, Invitational Tournament MVP.
Oh my goodness. see this again. Akari, three-point shot of the quarter. Afril Bernardino. 78-60 with 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining.
It seems as though April Bernardino has the number of this Tagaytay Tol Patriots squad. She does come in and perform whenever ito ang kalaban nila.
This is their third meeting
Uh-huh.
all throughout the season. First meeting, 20.7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Almost a double-double performance. Round 2,
2021.
26 points, 21 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks. Double-double. Now, hindi pa tapos ang ating laro.
Triple-double.
11 points,
Yep.
15 rebounds, 10 assists, triple-double.
Are you gonna go out on a limb and say that on the fourth matchup, quadruple-double na to si
It's too early
April?
to jinx it, but I would really love to see it.
That would be amazing to see. That's April Bernardino on your screen. Let's see if she's gonna get that quadruple-double. Pwede sa blocks, no? Well, just the finishing touches we're seeing from New Zealand Bluefire Batangas.
4 blocks itong si April tonight. Snow Peñaranda will miss. Bernardino na naman. Trying to add more. Camille Claro sasablay. April Bernardino! Adding
Icing on the cake.
icing on the
Icing
cake.
on the cake.
Nail in the coffin.
13 points now for April.
Uratex monoblock. Bawal ang marupok. Power rebound of the quarter. The ball ends up in the hands of April Bernardino. How convenient is that for her? Wala, pumatak na sa kanya yung ball eh.
Just dominance on the part of April in this ball game. 13, 18, and 10. That's her current stat line. Chance to make it 14, 18, and 10. Wow. That's all I can say with the ball game that April's had here in Game 1 of the semifinals.
$50 seconds remaining. $81-62.
And again, we are just talking about the finishing touches for the side of New Zealand Bluefire Batangas.
Tagaytay Tol Patriots coach, what could have they done better?
Oh, they could have stopped April or made it a bit more difficult, but they were able to kind of put April Bernardino's average or point production down. Pero yun nga yung inside talaga Snow Peñaranda, Pringle Fabruada. They just
Too
did a good
much,
job. Yeah, points in the paint. That's something that you really have to worry about. Not to mention the rebounds. 36 points in the paint for New Zealand. 61 rebounds. That is tough.
Look at the three-point shooting of New Zealand. 11 three-pointers. 33 points. Congratulations para dito sa Batangas New Zealand Bluefire for taking on Game 1 of this best of 3 semi-final series. Although hindi pa naman tapos ang lahat para dito sa Tagaytay Tol Patriots, they will be facing again itong Batangas Pero much pressure for them as they are gonna be in a do or die situation, Coach. 81-62. Etong Batangas New Zealand Bluefire right from the bat have imposed their will. Kapag kumakatok etong Tagaytay Tol Patriots, laging may sagot etong Batangas. Coach, kahit hindi pa magpumasok etong sina Afril Bernardino, Snow Peñaranda, ang daming nagsi-step up para sa Batangas.
Again, just a sign of composure and of a veteran squad that knows exactly what to do in the face of adversity. Talking about New Zealand Bluefire Batangas. They're able to stave off that run, that rally of the Tagaytay Tol Patriots. And I'm gonna say it, Steph Berberabe, not jeta siya. She may have gotten into double figures in points and the rebounds, but the assist department sorely lacking and missing for the side of Tagaytay Tol Patriots and Steph Berberabe herself.
It was Justin Domingo who shed some light on the side of Tagaytay Tol Patriots during that third quarter. 9 points, I believe, straight.
Yeah, for them to be able to cut that deficit down to just 10 points, it actually went as low as 9 points.
8.
Oh, 8. There you go. Single digits. So when you think about it, they were there. Medyo kinakapos lang talaga. Mahirap magabol pag naunahan ka na talaga ng veteranong squad like this New Zealand Bluefire Batangas team of Coach Cholo Villanueva.
Kahit nawala yung kanilang coach, they were on autopilot. No? Yung napapansin natin dito sa Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. Wag natin patagalin pa. Kasama ni Quinn Barcarce ngayon, ang ating Uratex, the sleep specialist, most trusted player of the game.
I'm with Uratex most trusted player of the game, April Bernardino. April, grabe, triple-double dito sa game 1 ng ating semifinals. Nakita ko kanina medyo emotional ka. Bakit?
Actually, para kay Papa ko tong game na to. Sana nakakanood siya ngayon. Ayun. Magpalakas ka po, pagaling ka po.
Congratulations, April. Makakalaban niyo pa sa Game 2 and kung may Game 3, itong Team Tagaytay, paano niyo pa sila paghahandaan?
Siguro practice lang everyday. Be disciplined enough to do what Coach Cholo says. And siguro yung tatag namin ng magkakasama ng mga teammates ko na sobrang solid and masaya lang.
I'm sure proud na proud yung tatay mo sa'yo and yung family mo. Kung gusto mo silang batiin, now is your time.
Magpagaling ka. Mahal na mahal ka namin. And mama ko, pakatatag ko dyan. Mga kapatid ko. Maraming salamat sa mga lahat ng tumutulong sa amin. Maraming salamat kay Boss Eric, kay Boss Andoy, SBP, Isa Gilas. Maraming salamat po kay Lord. Maraming salamat po, Lord. Hindi mo kami pinabayaan.
Hoping for your father's fast recovery and good luck on your next game. Again, most trusted player of the game, April Bernardino. We're going back to you, Coach Anton and Charles.
Thank you so much, Quinn Barcarce. Congratulations, Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire, and Afril Bernardino. Wow, triple-double performance here in the game 1 of the semifinals. Hindi to eliminations, Coach. Ito, tignan na natin yung ating resulta after the first day of the semifinals.
1-0 for Discovery Perlas Rizal. And for Batangas, we just saw that game, 1-0. But before anything, we hope that the father of Afril Bernardino feels better soon.
Ito yung game number 2 of our semifinals. Mangyayari po yan October 22 sa Inares Center. Doon po sa Montalban, Rizal, alas 4 po ng hapon, yung Tagaytay Tol Patriots and ang Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. At susundan naman yan, syempre, Discovery Perlas Rizal and San Juan Lady Knights DN Steel at 6 o'clock p.m. And that will do it to cap off our game 1 of the semifinals. Coach, final words for today.
Both great games. Looking forward to game 2 of our semifinals this coming Wednesday.
Again, tapos na ang ating araw. Maraming salamat po sa pagtutok at pagsubaybay dito sa ating Liga Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. For my partner, Coach Anton de los Reyes, our courtside reporter Quinn Barcar said, the rest of our hard-working men and women of our production crew headed by Derek Aldrin Alejo, Ms. Riza Diaz, this has been Charles Bechong saying good night from the city of Las Piñas. Ito po ang Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang Liga ng bawat Pilipina.